Hello, everybody. Welcome back to E20 Zone fucking TV. West Ham United nil, Arsenal fucking 6. To say I'm angry is a fucking understatement. Yeah, I am so fucking angry is beyond fucking words. Yeah, but I'm going to try and compose myself as best as I can before all the other people come on this channel today. Yeah, I can't believe what I've just watched. I feel ashamed. I feel as if every fan has been mugged in that ground today. Yeah, I see all the fans walking out. It's fucking broke my heart today. And I've got Arsenal pricks in my fucking inbox to give it to me. I'll tell you what, yeah, whether you want Moyes here or not, yeah, it's beside the fucking question there. Start looking upstairs and putting pressure on Sullivan. I'm telling you, yeah, because this cunt is the reason why this is carrying on. Yeah, people walking out, right? I'm going to say this before I get Kane in, yeah, and let Kane have his say, right? Some fans that I've spoke to are scared of change, yeah? I'm a little bit scared of change because it's been so good, right? Because we just don't trust fucking Sullivan. That's the problem. We do not trust this fucking little midget with his fucking Russian hat on, right, at the top of the mountain. We don't trust this cunt, yeah? And today, I think everyone needs to turn and have their full attention on that prick. Get on that cunt straight away because he's a wrong un, right? Today's performance was shambolic, disgusting. It like the players give up, didn't care. Moyes, you're a fucking idiot, mate. If I'm being truthfully honest, absolute fucking idiot. Do you know what I'm saying? You've given us some good moments, but that's one of the darkest days. That is a brilliant comment there. It's a dark day. Sullivan is the disease, and Moyes is just a symptom. Fucking agree, mate. Fucking agree. Do you know what I'm saying? Fuck all these Arsenal cunts and all. I see him in my chat. Fuck off. I'm not interested in you cunts today. You know what I mean? Kane, you need to sort your thing out, mate, because I can't get you in otherwise. So I have to kick you. Sort your mic out. Where do I start? I start off as I always do at the fucking beginning. Yeah. West Ham come out and we're just defending all the time. Don't get me wrong. Declan Rice done his thing today. Yeah, it was world class performance from him. And I'll give him his due on that. He was top notch. I don't know how many goals it was, but it was fucking so many in the end. Yeah, that he assisted. He scored one. He didn't even celebrate. Fair play to him. Do you know what I'm saying? But we were shit, mate. We were shit. Like, I'm not being funny. Zuma and Aguerd. Fucking hell. Someone tell me why we've got these two centre halves here. Someone tell me that. Yeah, someone please tell me that these two can't defend from crosses. Yeah, they're like fucking vampires, mate. They're scared of fucking crosses. Yeah, they can't defend. Yeah, shit, completely shit, utterly shit. And I just don't understand why. Like, the first goal is stupid. Yeah, the penalty's fucking bad. There's so many goals to go through that we're just error after error after error. And seeing all the fans walking out at half time broke my heart, mate. Yeah, we're better than this. This was years ago. This was West Ham of old today. Yeah, just bowing down and just taking it and taking it and taking it. And 6-0 flatters us a little bit because it could have been 10. It really could have been. We was fucking shambolic. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what's happening with Kane because he can't come in because he's not allowing him to come in. I can't add him to the stream. So, Kane, welcome.
Is that fucking working now? I'm a bit like fucking West Ham today, all over the place, for God's sake.
It is working, mate. Take it away.
I'm speechless, James. I don't even know what to fucking say. I sort of, at half time, was absolutely raging. Now I'm just sort of gobsmacked and speechless. I'm a bit useless. That was really embarrassing, really pathetic, and completely unacceptable.
Right, where does this go in regards of players, manager, owner? Because for me, when I look at the manager today, he didn't do himself no favours at all. I thought he handed Arsenal the initiative from minute one. You try and support the boys through thick and thin, but today's hard, mate. That's hard. That's taking it fucking severely. Like we took a fucking good hiding today, yeah, big time. Where do you land on it, Kane?
For the players, for the manager, they've only got one way of recovering from that, and that's going again next week and giving us something a lot better in giving us the fucking win. That's all they can do now. They can come out and apologise. Doesn't really mean anything. Say they got it wrong. Obviously, they got it wrong, really wrong. The only thing they can do is next week go and actually show something. Go to Forest and show something to the fans. But that's all they can do. It was terrible.
Yeah, I agree, mate. I agree. I've got to get to this comment. It's Moyes, guys. It's not just Moyes. People have got to get this in their head. It's fucking Sullivan. And all. People keep going, it's not just Moyes, right? Listen, I'm with you. The football is shit. I'm going to say it loud and clear because a certain YouTuber likes to fucking brand me saying I'm not. Yeah? The football is fucking shit. Yeah? I'll say that openly, right? It's shit, right? But Sullivan is the problem. Because Sullivan will go out and get a fucking Cooper on the cheap. Now, what we need to do as a fan base is put pressure on Sullivan and say we expect a top-end manager. Not this just mediocre piece of shit who's a free. You know what I mean? You want to go and get a manager, go and get Almerin or Slot. Do you know what I mean? We're not getting Alonso, right? Ain't happening, right? So anyone who's on that is on severe drugs. Stay off fucking cocaine, people, right? But what I'm saying to you is, yeah, put pressure on the owner for expectation. Because where's his ambition? There is no fucking ambition from David fucking Sullivan. Yeah? He's looking for a pound note. That's all he's looking at. Yeah? And when people realise that this cunt is the problem with Moyes to a point, yeah, both of them can go. Do you know what I'm saying? People who are Moyes in, yeah, I'm going to say this because Kane does spaces with me and Kane, and we've discussed this numerous times, Kane, yeah? We're not opposed of change. Like, change doesn't bother us. If change happens, we're all for fucking change. Yeah? But we want change that's going to make us better, not keep us the same or go down. Yeah? And that falls on David Sullivan. Just fucking remember that. Yeah? I want change as much as the next person. I'm all for change. Life, you've got to make changes in life. Yeah? But let's fucking have it right here. The man who is the kingpin at the top of the fucking mountain that I've said, and I haven't been to the LS for 8 fucking years because of this cunt. He is the problem. Get him out. Yeah? He needs to fuck off and get someone in who cares and is ambitious about this fucking club. Carry on, Kane, as I bring Lucas in.
Let's not escape. Let's put our criticism right. I think, yeah, fair enough. Moyes takes a lot of heat for that. Yes, I agree with Sullivan. He's an absolute bellend. But those players gave up. Yeah. They were organised. They were defending well. They were disciplined until that first goal went in. Then they gave up and capitulated. So when we're all giving out rightful criticism, they need to hold it. Because I feel like a lot of people aren't going to give it to him. They're going to sort of give it to him, but it's going to dance around Moyes or Sullivan. Those players are a disgrace. The way they capitulated was disgraceful, and they deserve to hold a lot of smoke for that.
Yeah, I hear you, mate. Lucas, welcome, mate. Hope you're well. I know I'm gonna let you speak, mate, because I'm so fucking heartbroken, mate. I'm heartbroken with this fucking club because we all love this fucking club. Yeah, I would fucking die for this club. Yeah, I love this club that much. And to see us today just fall apart in front of our eyes. And you know what? Before I let you land, yeah, seeing all them fans walking out at the end was fucking heartbreaking. Yeah, it brings fucking tears to my fucking eyes because we deserve better. We deserve better as fans and as supporters. And shout out to every person who stayed there to the end. Because I'll tell you what, you get my fucking respect totally. Yeah, you get my love, you get my respect fucking totally because you deserve it. You deserve it. Do you know what I'm saying? And the ones who left, I don't blame you. I really, really don't. Go on, Lucas.
Yeah. I really don't know what to say about today. I feel more embarrassed than anything, personally. I'm not really filled with rage, personally. I'm one of those people that I get more enraged while the match is going on, and then after I have a very quick, just like little debrief with myself. It all seems to kind of come back down unless it's really, really bad. And today was really, really bad, but I agree with Kane. Like, whether you're Moyes in, Moyes out, I just feel like there's too much dancing around the subject. Everyone will claim double standards. People will have a response for anything. At the end of the day, it wasn't good enough from anyone today. It was more than embarrassing. Like, this is the type of performance I really don't want to leave the house to go out afterwards. And today I have a chance to do that, and I really don't want to. But I agree with what Kane said, and I tweeted. There are some players at this club that just have zero minerals. They drop their heads at the slightest negative like action that happens. And Moyes not good enough today. You can't concede 3 set piece goals. You can't. You can't. That's cynical in my opinion. Just like the defending today, absolutely embarrassing. We've got a real dilemma at this club because we sub off our captain at halftime, which you got to feel like his spot is in jeopardy for next match as well.
Yeah.
And it's just like Brozovic said, capitulation today. It was just embarrassing, and there's really no words. Like,
this hurts more, though, Lucas.
it hurts.
I'm gonna be
it's a
honest.
terrible result.
Yeah, this hurts a lot more because I didn't see. I think West Ham was going to hold 6 today. No, I thought it'd be a tough game. I thought West Ham could get a draw out the game. Yeah, that's how much of a dumb cunt I am. Because I'm thinking West Ham can get a draw out this game. And maybe I'm fucking deluded. Yeah, but all I try and do is see the best in this club because I want this club to be the best that they can be. But today they just stood there and just took it, and it was like being bashed up. It was like an heavyweight bashing up a fucking lightweight, right? And it was just embarrassing. It was just, I'm so embarrassed, but I'm embarrassed for a lot of reasons. Like, I'm embarrassed for the way some of these fucking players, like, who can't defend, like Aguerd and Zuma can't defend crosses. Like, what is going fucking on? Like, why is Jared Bowen getting bullied up front? Why has Moyes not changed that around? That's an issue for me because I'm sitting there, I'm calling it, I'm going, change the fucking thing around. He just stands there, does fuck all, nothing. Like, I don't know, mate. I let you carry on, but I'm just done. Really.
Yeah, it would have been nice to see some change, and people always say for it, but really at the end of the day, who we got on the bench? Cornet, Ings. It is what it is. The way I'm taking it, while I am embarrassed, like well and truly embarrassed, like I'll be honest, I don't even want to be here right now, but I'm going to. It's just one of those. It's one of those like I can't call it a take it on the chin because it's more than that. But like we got fucked. It is what it is, and I'm not going to criticize anyone for the way they want to move on to next week. You can either sulk, be angry, be positive, be negative. I don't care. I'm going to stay the way that I normally am. I'm going to take it on the chin. We got fucked, and next week can't be any worse.
I don't know, mate. I don't know. I said this.
Oh, come on. It can't get worse.
I don't know, mate. I don't know. I said this on a tweet about 10 days ago. I think about 8 days ago. I said, I'm starting to see a little decline in West Ham. They're starting to go like that, down, right? Where other people have been sort of on the march about Moyes out, I'm listening to what they're saying. I don't necessarily agree with it, but on circumstances like today, fucking hell, like that, I can see a decline coming. It's coming now. It's here, right? But it all goes back to the January window. Like, you know what I mean? When you're fucking about and trying to sign players. What do you want to say, Kane? Anything else you want to add on today?
I haven't got much to say. Like, I'm just sat here in silence, just sort of sulking about it. Well, what is there to bloody say? Like, what is there to bloody say about it? What positives is there to say about what? Nothing.
Well,
maybe Ben Johnson was all right. That's about it.
Ben Johnson is a defender, stroke utility player. He's playing as our left winger, right? We've got Maxwell Corley on the bench who isn't good enough. Whether you like him or not, he's not fucking good enough. And when Ben Johnson's getting ahead of him on the left wing position, that's
what I'm saying though. Like, people are crying out for change and whatnot, and if people criticize Ben Johnson today after what he did last match, like that's what I'm saying. You just can't win sometimes, and again, I'm not saying or telling people to not be passionate or be mad over whatever, but to me, in this type of climate that we're in right now, there's just no sense of arguing because no one's going to win. Everyone's at each other's throat. That's why I'm choosing to stay positive. We got fucked. It is what it is. We move on. But again, that's just me.
Yeah, I disagree on this one. I really do. I'm starting to see a change, which I don't like. West Ham are starting to fall apart. And for me, I'm nervous now. I'm starting to get nervous. Yeah. as Tom Skinner would say. I'm starting to get a bit shaky. Shout out to Tom Skinner. I fucking do not like the way we're carrying on. I really don't. Yeah, we're lacking so much attacking threat. We've got Kudus who's on the right doing fuck all. Yeah, the players are shambles. Moyes needs to take accountability also because he's acting like a fucking idiot in certain moments. I don't know what the crack is, yeah, but it feels like to me he's putting players out there in positions as if to say, like, I'm just going to chuck these players out there and I hope for the best. We're hoping for the best rather than expecting the best. That's the problem. And what Johnny Mack just says there is fucking spot on. Sunday football is better. Like, let's be honest, today was. Listen, we can't even sit here. I can't sit here today and go, oh, I'm going to defend Moyes because I think Moyes got it completely wrong and he's a fucking idiot. Yeah, complete cunt. But my hate will not go on Moyes. It goes on Sullivan. And it always has done. Because Sullivan is the problem. Sullivan needs to get this in line now. You're either going to fucking let him go at the end of the season and tell us like what the ambition is. Because to David Sullivan, there is no fucking ambition. All his ambition is a pound note. Always has been, always will be. And there's wanting change, and I'm all for change, as I've just said. But under Sullivan, we would end up with someone like fucking Cooper, mate. And it wouldn't surprise me. It really wouldn't. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's the thing I'm scared of, is that. So, you know.
And how long does the new manager bounce last? With someone like Cooper? Or Benitez?
I don't know.
Or
mate.
Potter, whoever's out there. I get everyone's frustration, but it is what it is.
The thing is, right, we can't even sort of assess the sort of players today because the game was dead in the first half. Like Alvarez, what do you think of Alvarez today? I thought he should be captain. He's one man who should be captain. Zuma shouldn't be captain. Why the fuck is Zuma captain of the club? Like, which I don't. That I don't get. Like, what do you make of Perry's? What do you make of Alvarez?
I don't think Zuma's a bad captain. I'm not going to correlate being captain with being shit. I feel like you can be a good captain and be shit, and I feel like Zuma was the epitome of that today. He was just absolutely crap. The whole defense was crap, and I said it today as well. I love Emerson to bits, and he's been one of our most consistent players today. But defensively, this was his worst defensive performance I've seen ever. He was absolutely horrid today.
I think he's a bit shit about Paqueta on the left-hand side, Emerson. Like, I don't think he's been that good without Emerson. Paqueta, I think that's a bit of an issue there. I mean, what do you do? We've got no one else. But with Paqueta, he seems to link up well, take up the right positions. Without him, it just looks shit. I thought it was a lazy shit stay like he was last season.
Yeah, I agree, mate, on that. Got to get to this comment here. James, the fans who want Moyes out see the bigger picture. We saw this coming.
You didn't see this coming, you mug. Oh, right. My God, shut up.
Right. I'm going to say this quite openly, yeah, and loud and very, very clear for all these out there in fucking cyberspace, yeah. I'm not against fucking change. I'm not. I say it quite loudly, yeah. But do you trust David Sullivan to do the right thing? Answer fucking yes or no to me. Because I do not trust that cunt as far as I can throw him, yeah. He's a little cunt, right? He shouldn't even be here. He should fuck off. Do you know what I mean? And as soon as he goes, yeah, then we will get an ambitious owner who will then get an ambitious manager. I do not trust David Sullivan to do the right thing. Do you? That's the question to every person out there. Do you trust him to do the fucking right thing? Yeah? Because if you do, then fuck him. Like, listen, I will respect it if you think he's going to do the right thing. Do you know what I mean? Sullivan doesn't. That's the problem. Right? Anything else, Kane, you want to add?
I want to say, do you know, the first 10 minutes, I was like, we're dogging him here. We're getting a lot of chances here, like not shots, but opportunities. I think Arsenal are an unbelievable side. It hurts me to say. I thought they were unbelievable against Liverpool. Unbelievable today. They seem to have sorted it out.
I actually agree with you.
They're a good side. They're a good side, no matter what people thought today, if they were beatable or not. I saw the lineup, and I thought the same thing because it's not their strongest 11. So I do think we had a better chance today. And people really think we were going to do a treble over Arsenal. Like, I get it to have faith, but I don't know. Again, I feel like some people are just like not on this planet in terms of all topics.
I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be honest. I've seen West Ham lose many times over the years. Many fucking times. I've also seen West Ham lose heavily like that. Yeah. And that's one thing I can't accept as a fan. And many fans can't accept that. We can't accept being slapped by a team when we shouldn't be getting slapped. Yeah, we're supposed to be a defensively sound team, and we've held 6.
Yeah, but did we play like that though? I don't think we did.
No, we played like a
We
bunch
did
of
for
pricks
the
today.
first 30 minutes. First 30 minutes, they were very disciplined, taking the right positions and defending really well. Then they go 1-0 down and they capitulate. That's the really annoying thing is how they gave up.
See, I agree with you on that. I really do. I thought the first 20 minutes, I thought it was all right. I thought it was okay.
See, but then again,
great.
someone will turn around and tell you, no, that's not it. It's 100% down to the manager, which
But
I'm not with the left and right 100% bullshit. Like, I don't understand why people can't just pin the blame on the whole club. It was a total failure from all parts today.
Loss was on Moyes, battering was on the players. That's how I looked at that game. I thought they all take accountability.
Agreed.
Yeah. The thing is, I understand what you're saying, Lucas, yeah? And I do understand when people turn around and say about Moyes out, I get they want to, like, when they hear names like Almiron, Slot and Alonso, fucking who wouldn't want Moyes out for their managers? But the problem is, I live in the real world, not Fantasy Island, yeah? And when I look at the people that are being mentioned, to the people that I know that we're going to get, like a Lopatelli, a Potter, a fucking Steve Cooper, yeah? That's the real world that I live in. I don't live in Fantasy Island. Do you know what I'm saying? So there has to be an element of fucking realism, yeah? And for me, if Sullivan was to do the right thing and go out and get an Almiron, yeah, then I'd say fair play, about time, ambitious move. But he's not ambitious in the January window, and it proved it in the January window. And I'll say it again, yeah, in the January window, he pulled all ties on players that Steidman wanted, and he will do the same with managers. I'm telling you, he will do the fucking same with managers, yeah, because he wants it his way. Do you know what I'm saying? Anything else, Kane, you want to add before I let you go, mate?
If there's any Arsenal fans, congratulations on your 6-0 win. Champions of Europe, you'll never sing that.
Yeah, fair enough, mate. Kane, take it easy, mate. All the best to you. That's been Kane. Lucas, I don't know what more to say, mate, on today. We've done 22 minutes. I'm so fucking angry, right? I'm just deflated, you know. I really am.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm not on the same. I mean, don't get me wrong. I feel you, but I'm just in a whole different headspace, really. Like I'm just more embarrassed than angry than anything. And again, the only way I know, for me personally, to get over something like this is to just take it on the chin and move on. But it's embarrassing, and I really don't know. Like, I just don't know what more to expect from the players, really, than to just, again, take it on the chin and move on. We can't. If anybody wants them to, like, look in the mirror for 6 days straight before we play again and just talk shit to themselves in the mirror, that's not going to help. These are professional athletes. They've got to get back to the pitch, get back to the training pitch, put the work in, and we got to get a result next week. And right now, the next 2 matches for me are must results. I expect 2 wins, a win, and a draw. Like, I expect bare minimum 4 points.
I don't know.
So.
I'm fucking incredibly nervous. Incredibly fucking nervous now. I am worried. I shit you not. I thought the other week against Man United, people said it was a good performance, like it's in style, but we lose the game. Today we played the style that we used to play, and then we get fucking our asses handed to us. Don't get me wrong, we ain't gonna lose 6-0 every week. Well, I fucking hope not. We ain't gonna lose 6-0 every week. But the problem I have is we're just done. We look fucking washed. We look like a team that just has got nothing about us, and we're dead. Since that game at the Emirates, we've come into this new year and we look fuck all. Literally nothing about us. I've not seen anything about West Ham to suggest that this is going in the right direction. Now, my feelings when it comes to Moyes is very mixed, because I am nervous that if we do get rid of Moyes and we bring in another manager, well, we could go incredibly backwards fast. Yeah, because under Sullivan, he does not buy no one out of his contract. That's just a fact. I'm not making that up. Look it up. So for me, I'm incredibly nervous. Yeah, the pressure needs to be firmly on Sullivan there. Yeah, if you're going to start going at Moyes, you need to go at Sullivan and all, because Sullivan will have to listen to the fans in the end.
I agree. I've kept the same stance as you for a long time. I always put West Ham over my personal preference. That's why when people talk about style of play, results, and whatnot, do I want to see that? Of course I do. But we don't live in a perfect world. You can't name me more than 5 teams, 5 clubs in the world that play beautiful football and win all the time. It's just not a thing. And like I said, I put my personal preference under West Ham, and I love Moyes personally, but if it's for the betterment of the club, I'll gladly see him go. But it's just horses for courses right now, and I don't know either. Sullivan is the main man. He's in charge, and no matter people what they like, they hate Moyes, love Moyes. Like, it's all down to Sullivan, and Sullivan has handled all of it bad, really bad, and it is what it is. Like, I really have no – I'm not going to get angry. I did that during the match, so all my emotion is out the door. I'm in the embarrassment stage now, like I've said a million times. I'm
going to be honest. I agree. Anyone who wants to put any questions in, put them in before we sort of round this up and go for another 10 minutes, and that's me done for the night. I'm fucking embarrassed to this club tonight. I really am. Like, I really, really am. It's hurting there tonight. Right. And as I said earlier on, I say it again, I respect every fucking fan who sat there and went through that meal all the way to the end. Like, do you know what I mean? That's what it's all about. But, you know, it is what it is. I just don't know where we go from here, though, Lucas. That's the problem I have, is I've not seen nothing over the last 4 games to say that West Ham are going to start turning the corner. Right? Nothing.
I just think, I don't know, Lucas Paqueta is such a pivotal part of our side, and I feel like once he does come back, we will look a bit different. But, I mean, we all know how important some players are to our side, and people look at that like it's a bad thing. Like, you know how hard it is to have – okay, so let's name all the good players we have. We have Kudus, Bowen, Paqueta. If you want to throw Alvarez in there, sure you could. Let's call that 8. Or even Emerson, we'll call that 5. You know how hard it is to have like 10, 11 good players in a side where we're at right now? It's hard in my opinion. And asking to find replications or duplicates of Lucas Paqueta, Bowen, Kudus, that's so hard. So like when people use that as a sword, like, oh, we're nothing without them. Like, I kind of expect that a little bit because they're such good players. I'm not saying we shouldn't have the depth to fill that gap or anything, but people are wanting like exact replicates. And it's like, I find that a bit delusional, but again, it's just my opinion. People won't like it, but I
know what you're saying. I really do. I'm going to answer a few of these questions. All right. Is the January transfer window hurting us now? Absolutely. I said it 2.5 weeks ago before I had a break, due to family reasons. I turned around and said, I know exactly how the January window is going to go. Yeah, players are going to be mentioned and we're going to end up with no one and just bring in Calvin Phillips as a make weight. Yeah, that falls on Sullivan because Sullivan pulled the plug on Osmond and he pulled the plug on other transfers that started and wanted. So it's on Sullivan. Yeah, no one, listen, whether you like Moyes or not, no one can tell me right now that Moyes wouldn't have accepted a few attacking options at West Ham. I think he fucking would have done 100%.
I think everyone at the club wanted the left winger, and I'm not saying he would have came in and made an impact or anything, but in my opinion, we needed a DM, we needed a left winger, especially with Fornals and Benny leaving, and that was catastrophic. Not bringing one in, but again, it's nice to have the option there, but that's on Sullivan. I think literally all 3 of everybody wanted the Ghanaian.
Yeah.
Osman, whatever his name was.
I agree with my question. If this is how we play without Paqueta, what we're going to do if he leaves? How do we replace someone that is central to our team? Great comment.
Tim Steiden, get to work.
Tim Stein's got to do fucking a lot, mate. I know that. For me, that's the problem. We're relying on one man. Right, we've got one creative player in our team, really. In game. not at set pieces. Because like Ward-Prowse is a set piece person. He's not a creative person in game. Paqueta is. So yeah, that's a major problem, mate. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you on that. Let's have a look. Let's see what Rich has to say. To be fair though, James, how many times have we been at this low spot this season alone and then gone on a run? Do you know what, Rich? Though, yeah, I'm going to be honest. I just don't see it, mate, and that's what scares the fucking living shit out of me. I'm going to be real. I don't see West Ham. I see West Ham going like that, dropping there. I said it the other week on a tweet. I said, after a game, I was like, I can sense something's coming there where we're just going to drop like a stone in water. Absolutely. So I'm a bit nervous about that. Let's see what Mark's got to say. I'm not against Moyes, but maybe having Heitinga take over for the rest of the season will give us the fresh start we need. Well, I don't know, mate. If he's in there, it is what it is. What would it take for Sullivan to finally go? Because I can't see it. He's the money grabbing goblin, and he won't leave his cash cow. What do you make of that?
Money. That's what will make him leave.
Yeah, I know. Skinner, we need a rebuild from the manager down. All the money spent and we have no squad. Totally agree with that comment, mate. I really do. Like, when you look at our bench is fucking dead. And I know people say about the youngsters, don't get me wrong, but you can't ask youngsters to come in and save the fucking day for us. Do you know what I mean? Literally save the day. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's a bit of a problem. We'll say that. Right, that's enough of that. Any final words, Lucas, before we go, bro?
Again, there's really not much we can do as supporters, really, besides take it on the chin. I know it's hard, but we got to gear up for next week. And I really like what Kane said before he left. The results on the manager, but the battering, that's on the players. It's an absolute toxic mix of both poor management and then just having players that are so, in my opinion, not a lot, but there's a few players in key areas that are just incredibly weak-minded. They have no minerals, and it is what it is. And like I said, whoever wants to cope with this loss and going forward, I don't begrudge you or criticize the way you do it, but I'm going to choose to stay positive and hope for the best. So it is what it is.
Yeah. My final thought is this. Embarrassing. This is a wake-up call to you, David Sullivan, in regards of what you want out of West Ham. Do you want West Ham to be the West Ham that we've been for the last few years, or do you want West Ham to go up another level? Simple as that. Simple question. Yeah. If you get rid of David Moyes, which I'm not opposed against, I really am not, you need to go up a level, not stay the same. Yeah. So I'm all for change if change is needed. Yeah. If you think change is right, then change it around. But go out there and get a manager that is going to make us go to the next level. Today, Arsenal kicked our ass, beat us up, smashed us up, threw us all around the East End of London. And we've got to take this L for the next 6 months until we play them next season. Yeah. We've been laughed at. I'm getting so much shit on Twitter, which is going to come tonight, but it is what it is. I will be laughing at the end of the season when they don't win the fucking league. I will say that. But for me today, there has to be serious looks at the ownership of the club. Yeah. If Moyes is here at the end of the season, yeah, and Sullivan's going to go down this route of keeping Moyes here, then that tells you all you need to know. It's all on. This is all about Sullivan and ambition, and that fucking geezer's got no ambition whatsoever, not one bit. Yeah. And what Lucas is saying is true to a point. We're going to have to fucking dust ourselves down, take this, and move on as fast as we can. And it wouldn't surprise me if we turned up at Forest next week and got some sort of result.
That's what I'm saying. Like we as supporters, what you said, you think we're going to go on a decline. You have the right to think that. But in my opinion, a professional footballer does not have the right to think that. That's not professional to me. They've got to dust themselves off, get ready for next week. And things could be worse, surprisingly. Things could be a lot worse. We're still 8th. The way we're playing, sometimes you'd feel like we're in a relegation battle. Things could be a lot worse, in my opinion.
I'm gonna say this, right? I love the positivity for you, brother. I really do. But I can't have that tonight, mate. I'm sorry. Listen, I get it. Yeah. Shout out to the Americans, like they're positive people and all that.
We're
But tonight-
definitely not. We're definitely not. I'm not. I'm not. Nothing was positive about tonight. I'm just saying
Nah.
it could be worse.
It could be worse, but I feel like absolutely shit. And every fan who's walked out of that ground tonight, doing their YouTube tonight, whether it's the big channels, the small channels, or this fucking channel, we're all hurting tonight. It's as simple as that. But you know, it is what it is. Listen, smash a like on the video, subscribe to E20 Zone TV, hit the notification bell. If you like this content, please do subscribe. Goes a long way, gets our numbers up. I'll be back in the week. I don't know what more to say. Yeah, me and Lucas are going to do a player ratings tomorrow night. That's going to be fun. Fucking zeros galore everywhere. Do you know what I mean? But just look at the owner. Like, I'm going to say this quickly before I go. Right, just short and sweet. I've not been to West Ham for 8 years for a reason, because of David Sullivan. Yeah, have a look at him, please. For me, just Moyes is an employee. But it's Sullivan who employs this cunt. Simple as that. So look at Sullivan. Just look at Sullivan for me and start putting the heat on Sullivan and say, I want an ambitious manager. That's what I want. Right. And if you say that and you say, I want an ambitious manager that's going to take West Ham to the next level because we deserve it as fans, then I am with you all the way to the bank. I really am. Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah. And I'll be the first one in the queue, fucking with marching and everything. Yeah. Just look at Sullivan. That's all I'm going to say. Right, enough from us. Take care of yourselves. Try and enjoy your night. Trust me, as best as you can. And as I say, take care of yourselves. And above all else, each other. Bye.